All right, so let's dive into something that's been all over the crypto news lately.
Yeah.
Especially if you're keeping up with Dogecoin.
Yeah.
All the headlines about Elon Musk and this legal battle that's been going on.
Yeah.
A federal judge just blocked Musk's Department of Government Efficiency,
Uh-huh.
DOGE,
Yeah.
from accessing U.S. Treasury payment systems. So,
Yeah. This is really interesting because it's not just, another Elon Musk thing.
right.
This has the potential to really shake things up for not just Dogecoin,
Yeah.
but the entire crypto market.
I'm really curious about the lawsuit itself.
Okay.
19 Democratic state attorneys general.
Wow.
That's quite a group
Yeah.
to come together to file this lawsuit.
Yeah.
What were their main concerns about Musk's DOGE?
Well, they had a few concerns.
Okay.
They were worried that if DOGE got access to these payment systems, there was a chance that sensitive data could be disclosed and even potentially compromise national security. They also questioned whether Musk and his team actually had the legal authority to be tapping into these government financial networks
So
in the first place.
it's not just about data privacy.
Yeah.
It's like the whole legitimacy of DOGE.
Yeah.
So were their concerns actually warranted?
Yeah.
Like, was this lawsuit justified, or was it kind of an overreach?
That's a tough question.
Okay.
On one hand, protecting sensitive data and
Yeah.
making sure the government's financial systems are secure is super important.
Of course, yeah.
But on the other hand, some people might say that this is just going to stifle innovation
Right.
and slow down the growth of the crypto sector.
Like a balancing act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And ultimately,
Yeah.
the judge, Judge Paul Engelmayer,
Okay.
he sided with the attorneys general
Oh, wow.
and officially blocked DOGE
Okay.
from using those U.S. Treasury payment networks.
Wow. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how Musk reacted to this.
Well, let's just say he wasn't very happy.
Okay.
He went on a bit of a rant, calling the ruling absolutely insane.
Which, if you know anything about Musk, that's not exactly surprising.
Not at all.
But this isn't just, another Musk tweet storm.
No.
It actually has a real impact on Dogecoin,
Yeah.
especially considering how much influence Musk has on that coin.
Right.
What are the implications here for people holding Dogecoin?
Well, it's definitely created a lot of uncertainty in the Dogecoin community. You see, unlike Bitcoin, which is, generally seen as decentralized
Okay.
and not really controlled by any one person.
Right.
Dogecoin has always really relied on Musk's support and what he says about it.
I see.
And this makes it vulnerable.
Okay.
And this legal battle really exposes that vulnerability.
For those of our listeners who maybe aren't as deep into the crypto world,
Sure.
can you break down, why is this legal battle so important for Dogecoin specifically?
Yeah. So there are at least three major ways that this could negatively impact Dogecoin. First, it just creates a lot of uncertainty in the market.
Okay.
Investors don't like unknowns.
Yeah. Nobody likes surprises like that.
Exactly. And this situation is full of unknowns.
Yeah.
Second, this whole thing could lead to stricter regulations for all cryptocurrencies.
Oh, wow.
Governments are already trying to figure out how to regulate crypto.
Right.
And this case could make them want to take a stronger stance.
I see.
And finally, the situation could actually weaken Musk's influence over Dogecoin.
Interesting.
If the government keeps putting pressure on him,
Okay.
he might not be able to impact the market as much as he used to.
So it's not just about this one ruling.
Right.
It's about, the bigger picture.
Exactly. It's about the potential domino effect it could have on the whole crypto world.
Should Bitcoin and Ethereum fans be worried about this too?
Well, it definitely raises some questions
Yeah.
about the future of the crypto space as a whole. Could this mean stricter regulations for all cryptocurrencies,
Okay.
including Bitcoin and Ethereum?
Yeah.
It's a possibility we can't ignore.
And then there's DeFi,
Right?
decentralized finance.
Exactly.
This could impact those projects too, right?
Yeah, this situation could definitely have a ripple effect on DeFi,
Okay.
on stable coins, and even crypto exchanges.
You mentioned earlier that this is causing market uncertainty.
Yes.
How could that affect how investors are behaving?
Well, investor psychology is a really powerful force in the crypto market.
Okay.
When people start to get scared, it can cause a lot of people to sell off their crypto.
Oh, so like a panic selling?
Exactly.
Okay.
Which can lead to prices dropping significantly.
Oh, wow.
And this situation with Musk and DOGE,
Yeah.
it definitely has the potential to make people scared.
Yeah.
So that's something to watch closely.
Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
So it seems like this could really impact the whole crypto world.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's Let's go back to Musk for a second.
Okay.
So knowing him,
Yeah.
I doubt he's just going to accept this ruling.
I doubt it too.
Is there anything he can actually do to fight back?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can Elon Musk overcome this legal roadblock?
Right.
He's got a few options,
Okay.
but each one comes with its own set of challenges.
Okay. I'm listening. What are we talking about here?
Well, the most obvious route is to fight it in court.
Okay.
His legal team could appeal the ruling, try to get it overturned.
Makes sense, knowing Musk.
Right.
He loves a good fight.
He does.
But, oh,
Yeah.
what do you think the chances are that he actually wins?
Well, predicting legal battles is always tough,
Yeah.
especially with something as complex as crypto.
Right.
It could drag on for years,
Oh, wow.
which would just create even more uncertainty for Dogecoin and the
Yeah.
whole crypto market.
So even if he wins in the end,
Right.
the damage might already be done.
Exactly.
Are there any other options that wouldn't involve such a long legal process?
Well, there are a couple of other ways he could go. Maybe something a little more in line with his, disruptive style.
Okay.
Remember his plans for Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
Or X, as he calls it now?
Right.
He wants to make it into like a financial hub,
Okay.
maybe even with its own payment system.
So he could, like, bypass the traditional financial systems completely?
Exactly. He could just create his own system,
Wow.
integrate it into X, and completely cut out the government-controlled networks.
That would be a huge move.
It would be a major challenge to the whole financial system.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the first time Musk has done something radical.
That's true.
I mean, he did launch a car into space,
He did.
but building a whole new payment system,
yeah.
that's got to be incredibly complex and expensive, right?
Well, it would be a massive undertaking,
Yeah.
both technically and financially.
Yeah.
There'd be a ton of challenges.
Way.
Building a secure and reliable infrastructure.
Right.
Getting enough people to actually use it.
Yeah.
But for someone with Musk's resources
Okay.
and his determination, it's not impossible.
I guess anything is possible with him.
Right.
And then there's the whole power of the people angle.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about his massive online following.
Yeah, he's got a huge fan base, especially in the crypto community.
He does.
Maybe he could get them to put pressure on the government
It's possible.
to back off on DOGE.
He could try to rally public support.
Yeah, we've seen how effective online movements can be.
Yeah, they can definitely influence public opinion.
And even policy decisions.
Right.
So do you think that could actually work here?
It could.
Okay.
Musk is really good at getting people's attention and mobilizing his supporters,
Right.
but it's risky.
How so?
It could easily backfire,
Oh.
create a ton of bad press,
Yeah,
and just make regulators even more wary of him.
right.
Public opinion can change quickly.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So Musk has options,
He does.
but it sounds like they're all pretty risky.
Yeah, there are a lot of unknowns.
He's in a tough spot, and his stakes are high.
Very high. This isn't just about Dogecoin anymore.
Yeah,
It's not even just about Elon Musk.
it's bigger than that.
It's about the future of crypto
Wow.
and how it fits in with the traditional financial world.
So this legal battle,
Yeah,
it could have a ripple effect for years to come.
exactly. It could set a precedent
Right.
for how governments approach crypto regulation in the future.
Yeah, it really feels like we're at this like crossroads, you know?
Right?
On one side, you have like the big financial systems, the government's controlling everything. And then on the other side, you have this decentralized, like disruptive force of crypto.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk is right in the middle of it all.
He always is, isn't he?
It's like he can't help but be in the spotlight.
It's true. And the outcome of all this could have a huge impact way beyond just Dogecoin.
Right.
This could really change how governments regulate the entire crypto industry.
Like what kind of scenarios are we talking about?
Well, imagine if this legal battle ends up leading to like a ton of new regulations.
That could really stifle innovation, you know,
Yeah,
and limit the growth of DeFi projects.
right.
Or on the flip side, what if this becomes like a rallying cry for the whole crypto community,
Okay.
pushing for more decentralization and fighting back against government
It
control?
was like a battle between two different visions of the future.
Exactly, the old way versus the new way.
The traditional systems versus this idea of a decentralized world.
Yeah, and it raises some really interesting questions about money itself.
Like, wow.
Who gets to control it?
Right.
Are we going to see governments keep a tight grip on financial systems?
Okay.
Or are we moving towards a future where things are more decentralized and community-driven?
Yeah. So this fight with Musk and DOGE
Yeah.
could be a turning point.
It could be a major turning point in the whole story of crypto.
Okay, so let's just step back for a second and recap what we've talked about today.
Okay.
We started with this judge blocking Musk's DOGE from those U.S. Treasury payment systems.
Right. We talked about how this could impact Dogecoin, all the uncertainty it's creating,
Yeah.
the possibility of stricter regulations, and how it could even weaken Musk's influence.
Exactly.
And we even looked at some strategies Musk could use to fight back.
Like going to court,
Right.
building his own payment system on X,
Yeah.
or trying to get his supporters to put pressure on the government.
And throughout our conversation, we've been talking about something bigger than just Dogecoin or Elon Musk.
Yeah, we've been talking about the relationship between tech finance and government.
And it makes you think about some pretty fundamental questions.
It does, and makes you think about power, control, the future of money.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I have one last question for you and for our listeners.
Okay, shoot.
What does all this mean for the average person who's maybe interested in crypto but feels a little lost in all this complexity?
That's a great question, and I think the main takeaway is that the crypto world is constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
It's volatile, and it's connected to all these bigger forces that are still being figured out.
Yep.
This whole thing with Musk and DOGE shows that crypto isn't just about meme coins and making a quick buck.
Right.
It's about a fundamental shift in how we think about money and how we use it.
It's about finding new financial systems, questioning the old ways, and being part of a global conversation about the future of finance. So it's an invitation to stay curious, to keep learning, and to get involved.
Exactly. Whether you're a seasoned crypto trader or just starting out, this is a space that's worth watching.
The crypto landscape is constantly changing.
It is, and situations like this one with Musk and DOGE, they're going to keep shaping how it all unfolds.
So stay informed, stay engaged, and as always, stay curious.
Couldn't said it better myself.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of Elon Musk, Dogecoin, and the future of crypto.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.